YouTube reacted to Druski's being canceled for whiteface. I don't know if that's a real thing, but
so Druski is currently receiving backlash, according to Kira on Twitter, for doing, and I quote, whiteface. Somebody said, so after this stunt, blackface is okay now? Question mark. He needs to be canceled for this. This is absolutely awful.
No, it's really not. It's kind of funny in a way. When y'all was doing blackface back in the day, y'all intently was trying to be racist. Let's not do that.
Meanwhile, Druski looks just like this random guy out of some random ass college football game, bar for bar, tit for tit, fat roll for fat roll. I mean, good God, just look at him. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as most of you may or may not know, you know, this has been a very viral story. Druski, the comedian, YouTuber/Instagrammer, is going viral right now and is quote unquote being canceled for supposedly dressing up as a hillbilly redneck country guy in a Ford F-150 pickup truck.
But you know how great the makeup and all this costume has to be for the Nick. Did he really think it's a white guy? That guy's hype as fuck thinking it's a white man in his car right now.
You know, kind of cosplaying the guy, the type of stereotypical white guy who would pull up to like I suppose a monster truck show or a NASCAR race show. You know, having a blast, having fun, you know, chilling and doing like I suppose racially charged stereotypical stuff that has been done in comedy for decades. You know, this is nothing new, right? But of course, we live in a different day and age. A lot more people are more sensitive to a lot more things. You know, this is nothing new, by the way. I just want to say, like, as somebody has pointed out here, right? They said, who did it better here? Druski in his stereotypical hillbilly white man attire, or Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder, which was a hilarious character, a hilarious movie. I don't think anybody was offended by this back then. You know, comedy is comedy. People, you know, comedians have been doing the whole cosplaying of other ethnic group or racial groups for, I don't know, like hundreds of years by now. But it seems like Druski has finally decided to push the edges and the boundaries of what would be acceptable for comedy today, and it went well. A lot of people found it hilarious, and I'd say quite a few people found it offensive too.
What's so offensive about that? Y'all just find anything to be mad at. Like, what did he do? All he did was show they be hyped over some cars. Y'all don't do that? Y'all don't?
Here's the love. Here's the honor. If you can't come in her, come on her. Yeah!
Did he just say, here's to what?
Fuck that though. If you can't come in, a nigga, come on her. You feel me? Hey!
Here's to honor.
Hey, you can't come in, a nigga, come on
her. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what that means. Somebody maybe explain that joke to me. I don't
hey.
Get it. I like how he says, "Woo!" Like, bro,
they really believe this white guy.
That one from man. that is hilarious.
USA.
Man, this guy's accent is on point with this, man. And the makeup is crazy, bro, right? I mean, Druski's already light skin, right? So that's probably helping out right here. But like, you can see the pale skin in contrast to the overly burnt red suntan skin. That contrast with it. I mean, good God. Again, going back to this reference photo here. These people don't wear sunscreen. I don't know why. For my brothers and sisters out here who are of the pale skin variant, please slather sunscreen on your back, your legs. I don't know, wherever is exposed to the sun, because you will speed up the possibility of you getting skin cancer. Like, please do yourselves a favor and wear sun protection. Somebody said, speaking for the whites, I don't think anybody is offended. Honestly, I haven't really seen anybody that offended. You know, people in the comments are saying,
whoever did the makeup did a great job. Yeah, that was my only thought. I'm saying, no. Whoever did that needs a raise.
Whoever did that makeup job did a great job, LOL. And I just found out the same makeup artist who did the makeup for the creepy ass lady in that new horror movie Weapons is apparently the same lady who did the makeup for Druski in this video, which is crazy. I mean, guys, just look at this makeup. It's crazy.
You look to your nana. Go ahead, baby. Very crazy now.
Not gonna lie, that was a long ass puff. Like, good God, bro. She's already looking like she's knocking on. You know what? Let me not say that. Did he really just in front of this melanated man's walking path?
That was crazy.
Yeah. he really just did that shit. And what does that tattoo say? Don't tread on me. All right, so clearly, you know, he's playing into the old southern 1950s racist hillbilly white guy. Like, obviously, this has been a thing for a long time. This is nothing new, as I said. And honestly, I don't want anybody in my comment section acting like this isn't literally a caricature or stereotype that has existed in this country for hundreds of years. Like, let's not play those games.
They're like niggas. It's stereotypes. Everybody got stereotypes. I don't feel like we should be mad at this. I ain't gonna lie, some niggas be making black stereotypes. Like, I'll be chuckling. You feel me? It's comedy.
Although in modern times it may not be as prevalent, these people have existed in history and they still do exist. These people are still in certain people's families right now as I speak. I know some people are offended by the truth, but hey, I'm an equal accountability partner. As you guys know, I'm neutral within everything, or at least I try to be as non-biased as possible. So honestly, in terms of who did it better, Druski or Robert Downey Jr.? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys in the comment section. Here we have one guy who reportedly looks just like Druski's character chiming into the situation with his thoughts.
All right, I seen the Druski white boy skit, and I noticed that he looks familiar.
Yep, he looks very familiar.
Yeah, but woke up in the mirror and seen himself.
I've seen that guy before. Well, I got the tits and everything.
Like I said,
Druski's more.
What did I say?
He should be shaking a little bit more.
You feel me? Demolition Derby car in Bristol. I'd be honored if you'd come watch. For America, I'm up against like these Australians, and hypothetically, if you wanted to be in that derby, I have not cleared this, but I'm pretty freaking sure we could find you a car. I'm just thinking out loud here, baby.
That nigga took a hit too.
Come out to my trailer if you want to. I got a camper down there, a real nice one you can stay in. Fucking.
Honestly, like this guy. Buddy has a great sense of humor. He's non-offended. And I mean, good God. I mean, it's comedy. It's comedy. I don't know why guys want to be like, or people want to cherry pick what's acceptable in comedy and what's not. Listen, I understand some jokes may not, you know, roll off the tongue as smooth. Some things just, they don't land properly, right? The execution is awful. But that's comedy. You try things that are funny. Sometimes they're funny and sometimes they're not. It is what it is. The thing with comedy is we never know it's funny until people actually start to laugh, right? That's just why people test and experiment with different things on stage, right? They test their material. Comedians do it all the time. And, you know, in this day and age, comedian Druski is testing his material out in the public for everybody to see. And this could have backfired, but it did not. You know, here we have one comment.
So a black man can paint himself white and make money off of it, but if a white person paints himself black, the world is outraged. Brody, y'all niggas, y'all used to paint yourself black in really derogatory ways, though. You feel me? And then talk down on us as ourselves while doing it. That nigga just did a stereotypical. You feel me? He ain't call y'all out. Ain't make y'all look dumb as hell. He just did what he sees. But y'all would over exaggerate that with the blackface and all that. Let's be real here.
Somebody on Twitter by the name of G7, they said, so a black man can paint himself white and make money off it, but if a white person paints themselves black, the world is outraged. First of all,
Robert Downey Jr. did it. We fuck with the nigga. That's my Iron Man.
Well, white people have been doing quote-unquote blackface for decades now, and it's been in comedy, and it's been funny to a certain degree. I understand certain people are offended by certain things, but let's not act like this has not historically already happened for comedy. Like, I don't know what it is with this new generation of people, like whatever happened in 2020, but people seem to have amnesia. Like, did we forget history? I mean, we literally have Jimmy Fallon here back in the 2000s playing, I believe, Chris Tucker or Chris Rock in quote-unquote blackface, literally on national TV on SNL. Here we literally have Robert Downey Jr. in quote-unquote blackface, again, you know, in Tropic Thunder, playing a guy or dude who plays as a dude who's acting as another dude. Here we have another instance on the opposite side with Dave Chappelle playing quote-unquote whiteface as a reporter here. And listen, this is in the early 2000s, right? And this was when you know, society was less divided, people were less, you know, sensitive and offended by everything, and comedy was actually fucking hilarious. Like, you could just say what you wanted, and if it worked, it worked. If it didn't, it didn't. But I mean, listen, man, we just live in a different climate now. I get it. Everybody is like,
ever since the little baby Once niggas found out, once the baby got canceled, that's when niggas knew they had power to do that shit, bro. She ain't been the same since.
Terminally online, and you know, nothing can be said about any other ethnic or racial group, even in comedy, without somebody getting, you know, pissed off. I get it, but I don't know. I don't see this as this series. And honestly, I see the way I see it, the more we actually come together in terms of being able to poke fun at other groups or racial groups, ethnicities, the closer the bond gets. But the more divided we come in, the more outraged we get at the most pettiest, you know, just honestly small thing that you really shouldn't be getting upset by. It's not like this is done in maliciousness, right? It's just for jokes, it's for laughs, and millions of people have laughed at this. But let me know your thoughts and opinions about this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't find this offensive.
Really
and
not,
on the flip
bro.
side, I don't find it offensive either. Both examples I've shown, I found both situations hilarious. But I understand some people are hypocritical. They're okay with people, you know, making fun of other racial groups, and it's all fine and dandy as long as it doesn't represent their group. But as soon as somebody else does it to them, and it's kind of poking at stereotypical things about their own ethnic or racial group, then that's when all hell breaks loose, and people want to get pissed off. Like people are perfectly fine with dishing it out, right? But when it finally comes time for people to poke fun at them, then that's when people get mad, and it's unfair. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below about this. Honestly, I thought this shit was hilarious, but that's just me.
Funny as fuck, bro.
God, the fact that this photo right here was so like accurate is crazy.
Like at the end of the day, it's comedy. What you're doing, you're on a Twitter comment section complaining about a nigga making an IG skit that does not affect you on a day-to-day basis. You just want to be heard and get a couple likes so that you feel like niggas agree with you, knowing you don't give a fuck for real, but you just felt like, oh, they agree with me. That means I mean something, nigga. He's an IG comedian. What is you canceling an IG comedian gonna do for the rest of your life, huh? Like, think about it. Y'all boys like, comment, subscribe.